So, as you guys can see by, the thumbnail, these are some of my sneaker investments. You can't see all of them, but this is the stack of some of my sneaker investments that I have made just in the span of literally 2 months. And you guys will be able to afford buying sneaker investments like this very easily in just a couple months. I've literally just started doing sneaker investing not too long ago. I've known about it, but actually getting into it, I've actually found some really good methods and ways to pick out shoes that'll make you money, and just kind of ways that you can be able to put aside money for sneaker investing, kind of how to start out as a beginner to find sneakers for profit and that kind of thing. So that's what this video is for. Sorry I'm hitting y'all with a weird angle. Just kind of want to, show what we got. So I hope you guys will enjoy the video. I guess I'll adjust it back up here, but if you guys want more content just like this, subscribe and like down below. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, that's really everything I gotta say, other than follow both my Instagrams down below. We just hit 6K in the personal. I might be jinxing it by saying it now. I'm sure we'll lose a couple, gain a couple, maybe, who knows. But we just hit 6K there, so thank you all for that. At least at the time of me making this video, we have that, so appreciate it. Go give me a follow there. It's right there down by my Discord in the description too, if you want to go join that. And yeah, let's get into now discussing how you guys will be able to make profitable sneaker investments as a beginner right now. Let's go. Alright, so I actually am filming this before I play my Call of Duty. Crazy, right? Crazy. I can't believe I'm doing that. But aside from that, really the first thing I want to get into with sneaker investing, and the first thing I want to discuss, is how much money you should start with. Now, really what I've started with, honestly, and what you guys should start with, just with any, setting aside any investment, setting aside any money that isn't just sneakers, like stocks too, is the personal range I think anybody should start with is $100 to $1,000. Of course, it could be more, but at least $100, because, I mean, there is sneaker investments for $100, less profitable ones maybe. I mean, there still are ones that you can buy for 100 that will go up eventually. Maybe a little bit harder to find ones that are cheap like that go up a ton, but there are sneaker investments like that. And really within that $100 to $1,000 range, you know how there's like different types of stocks. There's more expensive stocks, there's cheaper stocks like penny stocks, and then lower, end ones at like 25 bucks a share, things like that. There's sneakers like that. Obviously you can't invest into like a part of a shoe like $25 of a Travis Scott one, you know what I mean? You can't do that. But within that $100 to $1,000 range, it gives you a lot of variety to buy more expensive pairs or cheaper pairs. You can buy maybe one really, really expensive pair, like the Union 4 off New York, great investment. Or I know it's not New York, I pronounced it wrong there, I'm sorry, but that's a really good investment right there. That's like 700 bucks right now. That'll definitely go up to 1,000 plus in the future. So you know what I mean? Like that $100 to $1,000 range gives you a lot of range and kind of like a big risk area too. I mean, it's not like huge risk, but that $100 to $1,000 range is kind of like a gradual risk chart too. Like if you're investing 1,000, you're taking a little bit more of a risk. But again, with sneaker investing, it's not necessarily as risky to invest more, because you actually make more from investing more. And I mean, that's kind of the logic as it is anywhere, but like in sneakers, it's really like that. Like if you invest in a more expensive shoe, you will easily make more money. It's very clear. It's not like risky like that. But first thing I want to get out of the way is the money part. $100 to $1,000. You need that when you're starting to invest in shoes for sneakers to profit. At least have that. And I'll go over some ways you can earn some money right now. Let's go. All right, so obviously with earning some money for sneaker investments, I'll just go over this one real quick. So I didn't think I was going to discuss earning money in this video, but I was thinking about it. I was like, people are gonna wonder that, so I got that. So obviously, if you have clothes in your collection that maybe you don't wear, or like that you don't wear at all, you can go sell them. And if they have value, you could post them on Grailed, Instagram, different places like that. Go watch my how to resell video I made like a week and a half ago. That's a really good video that'll show you where you could resell stuff that you have in your that you don't wear in your collection anymore, and you can sell that to actually put into sneaker investments. Or you could even just sell stuff that maybe you even like, and just eventually you'll be like, maybe I'll just be able to buy it back. But even clothes are kind of like investments, they can go up like that too. First thing, if you have old pieces, obviously you can sell those. And another thing too is if you just have a bunch of old clothes, like in like some dressers you don't wear, or like just like literally old clothes, like vintage clothes or something, take those, clean them all, and then literally take them to like a Plato's Closet, right? And then they will literally buy your clothes there. They'll sort through them and buy certain ones, and then they'll give you some cash for those. Probably not a lot, but like Plato's Closet will buy you your clothes. I've made a video on it, and they one time gave me like, I think it was like 25 bucks. I mean, it wasn't bad, I brought in like a ton of clothes, but they gave me like 25 bucks. I was like, all right, that was easy. And it's just like a quick little 25. I mean, like, yeah, so you can literally take your clothes to like different shops like that that'll actually buy your clothes. And obviously if you got sneakers too, you can just take them to your local sneaker stores. I think I'm just throwing out some common sense right now, but those are some kind of like quick hustles I see that you can make some money on right there. And if you don't have any clothes to sell, well then boy, go out there and ask your mom for some chores or something, your dad. I mean, yeah, if you're there, just go ask him for something to do, some chores, some money, like, shoot, ask the homies, your homie, he on the tube, I'll be like, hey, homie, set me up, just like, advice. I'm messing around, but yeah, that's kind of how you can make money for investments. That's just kind of like a quick one. Again, I've made videos on how you can make money. Like, got plenty of ones. Just go back to my channel recently, but kind of second step there, how to make the money and how much you need. Now let's actually get into how you pick the good investments. I made a video on how you can pick the good investments, so won't really get into that fully, but we'll get into like how you'll be able to tell what's a good investment versus what isn't. That's what I meant to say, so let's go. All right, so I'm back after the shower. Hopefully my camera isn't like taking or making a bunch of noise right now, but just kind of going over the fact of what makes a good sneaker investment versus a bad sneaker investment. I'll go over that right now, since that's a very important point I feel like we're starting out, because you don't want to obviously invest your first bit of money you have of sneaker investing. You obviously want it to be something that's profitable. You know, you don't want to lose money the first time you invest, or else that's going to be like super discouraging, you know what I mean? That just doesn't make you want to do anything when you lose at first. But one example of like a good sneaker investment, so for example, this one isn't like a sneaker investment I got, but it is a shoe I got. Obviously, this one's for my personal collection. I'm a huge fan of the metallic fours. As I said, I definitely need to give these boys a clean on their laces or something. Probably will just throw them in the wash. But I bought these for $280 about, I'd say, 2.5 months ago. I was telling people to buy these, and you know, again, that's right in that price range, around like $280 when I bought the pair dead stock. And now, I mean, obviously it's used, but I could definitely sell this probably right now used in this condition. If I cleaned them up really good, I could probably sell them for $300, $320, because market right now, to be honest, I haven't even worn these that much, and market right now, I think for these is around $360, $370, maybe around $350, but it could be more at this point, because this one has continued to go up, as I've said. And what makes a good sneaker investment? Because you guys may be asking, well, Tristan, why are you talking about this shoe? I don't care how much money you made off a past sneaker. What makes this a good investment? Well, what made this a good investment is it's a trending sneaker model, as I always mention, and I mentioned in this video, which I really recommend you guys check out. If you really need to know how to check out, like, this is a really good video. I'll try and link it down below, or just pop up a card for it right now. But if you really need a video for how to pick sneaker investments, watch this one right here. It's a really good one for beginners, anybody. It just really shows you how you can get a sneaker investment that's profitable and what makes one that's good. And one of the points I mentioned in that video is a trending sneaker model, and this one right here is a Jordan 4. Jordan 4s are trending right now. You see them making a lot of them, and you know, it's just kind of like with any sneaker investment, if the model is trending, it is going to be one that will make money. And this one's an example of that. I bought it for $280, and now even just with wearing it around, I've made money on just a sneaker that I bought for the collection. Like, that's super dope in my opinion. So I've made profit just by buying sneakers, and that's kind of what sneaker investing is. And that's how you can decide like really a good versus a bad sneaker investment, is if the model is trending or not. Like, a bad sneaker investment, for example, would be and a bad sneaker investment can be a good one. Like, if let's say you buy these for like $500, because let's be real, these probably wouldn't go above $500. So like, if you're buying for $500 right now, obviously that'd be a bad investment, you know what I mean? Like, a bad sneaker investment is one that just clearly wouldn't make any profit, or just one that is not trending right now. So like, I feel like something that wouldn't be trending, maybe like an old Jordan 1, like something like that. Obviously Jordan 1s are trending, but like an old Jordan 1 that like is kind of like already hit its like past its prime. Like, for example of an investment that probably wouldn't be good in about 2 months would be the Jordan 1 Smoke Gray. So you see something like that, that would be an example of a bad investment in like 2 months. So just timing is everything with sneaker investing. It's very important. If you get a sneaker investment at the right time, that's just really what it is timing. So timing is very important, and getting a trending model is also important. That's kind of how you can decipher a good versus a bad investment. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. So trending model 4, you see why this one was good. And just kind of like what you see with a lot of the models over there, I'm investing in Dunks right now. Dunks are trending, more Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s, Yeezy 700 V3s. Like, those are all kind of like trending things that I've mentioned, and like those are the things you want to be investing in. So just invest in trending models, and it's easy to find the trending models. Obviously, you just stay tuned for upcoming releases on them. Obviously, staying tuned for upcoming releases is super important, and we'll get into that right now, because you can make money off upcoming releases. That's really, actually, I feel like one of the best ways to start sneaker investing is just investing off releases. Once you get them just off for retail, because obviously if you get something for retail, then that's money right off the bat if it resells. So we'll just get into discussing that right now. All right, and the final point I want to make, or at least one of the very final important points I want to make, is investing in sneakers off the retail, off the drop. Now, I'm holding 2 sneakers actually I'm investing in right now. The Jordan 4 off New York, however you pronounce it. Again, I'm Southern, so just go with it. And then this is the Jordan 1 Lucky Green. So these are 2 investments I got for retail off the Sneakers app. And obviously, if you really want to know how to get sneakers for retail, my best advice, boys, is you can buy these ones. To learn how to get them for retail, just watch your boys How To Cops. I'll be dropping great advice. I'm not just trying to like get y'all to watch the channel. I'll be giving a lot of advice for different drops on how to get them, where to get them, what sites to get them. So just if you need to know that, I got you all. Just stay tuned for stuff like that. And also with these, what I mean by holding sneakers off the retail, I really want to describe that right now. Is basically there is no reason not to hold a shoe you get for retail, in my opinion, especially around this time of the year. Right now, it's end of October, you know, about to be Halloween. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's not like super significant, but about to be November, December, and December is Christmas time. So obviously shoes go up around Christmas time. And I mean, the trending models this year, there's no reason why something trending that people want wouldn't go up around Christmas time. So you telling me my unions ain't gonna go up around Christmas time? You telling me some kid ain't gonna be asking the mom and pops for some unions? You telling me some kids ain't gonna be asking for some lucky greens that I got right here? Of course they're gonna go up. So that's kind of like, when I say timing is everything, timing is super important with sneaker investing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, right now is the time to be investing in shoes. That's why I've been buying so many pairs, just investing them out. I'll be making more sneaker investment videos, but timing is so important. And just be watching my How To Cops. You want to know how to get them off the drop for retail, because there's no reason not to hold shoes off the drop for retail. Like, they will always go up. Usually once you get a shoe off the drop for retail, you only have to hold it for like 3 to 6 months, maybe not even as long. Like for some Jordan 1s, I know they've been just going up like at first, like I had 2-3 months you can sell them. Like there's like an initial up where you can like sell them right there, and like even at like then they go up again. Like that's how kind of the smoke rays were. I think they kind of did this thing where they went up, down, and then up again, which is kind of cool. But those ones are about to kind of hit their max, I think, around Christmas. But yeah, that's just kind of what I mean. If you get sneakers for retail, of course you should hold them. There is no reason not to. And yeah, you know, another thing I'll discuss right now is kind of just really quickly, the last thing, just get out of the way. I was thinking about this, is where to buy sneaker investments. Now, if you don't get them for retail, you don't get them off the drop, best places where you can actually buy your sneaker investments. So I'm gonna name some places right now. So one place I really recommend that's good, obviously just make sure the seller's legit, be careful, you know, get the dead stock pairs. I recommend Grailed, really good. You can negotiate with people on there fairly, so that's why I like Grailed. And the offers are binding. So if you have the money for it, it just, you know, it's like, it's easy. The transactions are easy through Grailed, and you know, just that's a good app. I recommend them. Just be careful, you know, obviously if they ask you to confirm the tracking before you actually get the package at your house on Grailed, do not do that. That is dumb. That's just sus, you know what I mean? So don't do that. And another place I recommend too, I wouldn't recommend Stockx because the prices are usually a little high. Stockx is actually usually where a lot of people be selling just kind of last minute. But in my opinion, Stockx is kind of like a little bit high for buying sneakers off investments. So I'd recommend actually following some Instagram resellers. Literally go to like, go follow some Instagram like pages that stay up with drops and stuff like that. And you know how some pages be doing like want to buy, want to sell posts? Go under those comments. You know how there'll be resellers in there. Start following some resellers, and you know, when they start getting those shoes, those are people you can buy those investments off. Really start finding people that get a lot of those drops and be buying those shoes when they get them for retail, when they're selling them for those resale prices. Negotiate with them, just build connections. Again, I made a how to resell video, a video not long ago, like a week ago, exact same places really where you can buy shoes or discuss there, and that's a really good video. So yeah, that's really all the advice I have as how to invest in sneakers as a beginner. I made a couple thousand just starting out. I started buying these like not long ago, and it's really easy to make money off investments. It just helps you put money aside, and then you sell them, boom, profit. So that's all I gotta say, and that's how you guys can make big profit and invest in profitable sneakers for profit, shoes to hold as a beginner. Let's roll that outro. Anyways, I hope you all did enjoy this video, man. I'm about to have to go do some stuff for my family. I didn't even know I had to do, you know, you know when your fam just be dropping the text, man, and like just a list of stuff to do, and you like, hold up, pause. That's basically what I just got. So your boy has stuff he has to do, but no problem. He's a hard worker. So subscribe and like for more content like this. I'd really appreciate that. Let's try to like 200 likes on this video. Again, if you're a beginner and you need any help with anything to do with sneaker investments, you can drop a comment down below. I reply to like all my comments that are reasonable. Obviously, if you hating or just say something dumb, I'm not gonna reply 95% of the time. That's just how it is. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. I have other things to do in my life. I'll be busy, you know? So yeah, you can also follow my Instagrams down below. I just hit 6K in the personal, so thank you all for that. I really appreciate it. My Instagram's right down there by my Discord, so if you want to go join my Discord too, again, it's a good sneaker community down there. We discuss investments and kind of all that, you know. Just, it's a good little fun time down there. So, you know, if you want to go, just go talk with some people, go talk with some people there on the Discord. But yeah, it's everything I'm going to say and have to say. So I'm T. Thank y'all for watching, and stay investing and stay tuned for the next video tomorrow. Peace.